Hello everyone. Today we're going to be looking at composition of functions. And before we begin, I'd like to go over the basics of what a function is. So we have this function here, f of x is equal to 2x minus 1, and we're asked to find f of 2. Well, we know that when we have a function, this is going to be our input, and whatever we get from here is going to be our output. So whatever number we have in here, we're going to substitute that as our x value. So in this case, 2 is our x value. So we're going to substitute 2 for x. And now we have 4 minus 1, which is equal to 3. So basically, we're going to apply that same concept here. But instead, we're going to be putting a function inside of another function. So to begin, we have f of x. Now this may look a bit confusing at first, but all we're doing is taking f of x, which is this function here, and what we're going to do is we're going to put that inside of f of x. So basically, all we have to do is take this function, and we're going to put that as our x value. So now you have 2x minus 1 instead of 2x minus 1. So now we have 4x minus 2 minus 1. And our answer is 4x minus 3. Okay, let's try another example. Now we're going to find what g of f of x is. So as we learned before, we're going to take our function f of x and we're going to plug it in as our x value in g of x. So basically, we have our x value, and we're going to take this function here, f of x, and we're going to plug it in as our x value. So 2x minus 1 squared, and subtract that by 2. So now all we have to do is multiply everything out. So 4x squared minus 4x plus 1. And then we're going to minus that by 2. So now our answer here will be, in the parentheses, will be 4x squared minus 4x minus 1. And now all you have to do is continue multiplying. So 4 times 4x squared equals 16x squared minus 4 times negative 4x, which is 16x, minus 4 times negative 1, which is negative 4. And that's your answer. Now we're going to work on some more difficult examples. So now we're going to find f of g of x. So first, what we're going to do is we're going to do this in two parts. First, we're going to find what g of 3 is. In order to do that, we're going to substitute 3 as our x values. now we have 5 times 3 squared, which is 45, plus 6, and 45 plus 6 equals 51. So now all we have to do is take that 51 we just got, which is g of 3, and now we're solving for f of 51. So basically, we just do the same thing, plug in 51 as our x value. So we have 2 times 51 plus 3. And 51 times 2 equals 102. And you add 3 to that, and you get 105. So that's our answer for f of g of 3. Now we also can use a different notation. How we have the circle over here is basically telling us the same exact thing. G of f of 2. So whenever you see this symbol here, it's basically telling us g of f of 2. So to begin, what we're going to do is we're going to find f of 2. Our f of 2 is 2 times 2 plus 3, which is 4 plus 3, which equals 7. And now we're going to take that 7 we just got and find g of 7. So we're going to plug in this 7 as our x values for x. And now we're going to multiply 7 squared times 5, which is 49 times 5. We get 245. And we're going to add that to our 14 we get from 2 times 7. So 245 plus 14 equals 259. So that will be g of f of 2. Hopefully that was helpful, and please leave other suggestions in the comments.